Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Brett VanVleet out there with Jalen Green. And it's Barrett in at the three, the small forward. And for the Kings, we've got DeRozan. Also Zach LaVine out there. Malik Monk out there with Sabonis. And it's Workman in at the point guard position.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one, good.
Sabonis working close in the basket. He likes those tight quarters, and he's so skilled down there.
Smith, the pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Barry, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Sabonis' screen on Smith. DeRozan finds Sabonis. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, there he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's LaVine. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look.
Oh!
That's away.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A deep three from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Workman passes to Monk. And here's Sabonis. Off target with the open look.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. On the wing, Monk, guarded by Green. Back to Monk. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Took him no time at all on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Knocked away. And they're running. Here's Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Timeout called by the Kings. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him. And it's the Kings with the ball. A 12-point game. Outside DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Monk, no one around him. They get it again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Inside. Şengün with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Monk. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's DeRozan. That shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
For three, Van Vliet buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Houston leading by 15. Pass to Barry. To the middle. Here's Şengün.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Outside DeRozan. That's good from 17 feet away. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
And the shot goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Kings trail by 17. Monk dishes to Levine. Passes it to DeRozan. Sabonis inside. Şengün covering. Sabonis, no good. Green kicks to Şengün. Over Sabonis. And it's Houston with another.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Barry. The pass to Van Vliet. And the shot goes down. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lets a floater go. Workman, no good. Houston leading by 19 points. Now the pass to Barry. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists. Sacramento's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. The three-pointer off the mark.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And he gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now, here's Monk. The tray. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Pass to Workman. Sabonis with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Van Vliet. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's DeRozan. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Houston leading by 23. Pass to Barry. Back to Smith. Launches it. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Levine finds DeRozan. Fires high post. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Şengün. Over Sabonis. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. And then Monk with the jam.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
Now, here is Smith. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Outside, Levine. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
The pass to Monk. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Rebound by Smith. Rockets on offense. There's the triple. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here is Monk. 5 points in the game. Outside, Levine. To end the run. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Sacramento making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Mo Wagner comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Harrison Barnes. Oh, that was something else!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside, Green from the arc. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
It's stolen by Green. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Dylan Brooks. Barry is out there with Martin, and it's Grandison in at the point. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Kings. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Left side, Martin. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Workman passes to Barnes. Wagner outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Brooks outside. Here's the three, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. For Sacramento, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Workman. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Grandison. Off target with his three. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. 2 points, that one goes. Workman's got 4 points this quarter.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Barry, he drains the quick shot. Barry's got 20 points.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Unable to get that one. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Grandison. Houston moving the ball around. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Barnes.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Lets it go with a 3. Grandison, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Valanciunas. Misses off the right iron. Three-pointer, Brooks. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Workman. His last outing, he had 8 points. Barnes, right side. Valanciunas with a screen on Martin. A 3 from Barnes. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Levine with it. Down low. Valanciunas inside. Off on the layup. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. From deep, Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And when Levine goes up, you have that period where you're wondering what he's going to do, and it's usually something spectacular.
Here's Barry, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The Kings have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Workman passes to Valanciunas, and Wagner has it in the corner. No good from outside. Wagner's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pass to Barry, and Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Frank Kaminsky, Brandon Watford, Malik Monk.
The Kings shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Pass to Watford. Monk for 3. The shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. From 15 feet away. And Houston again with the bucket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Monk, the pass to Workman. Buries it down low. Workman's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Passes it to Barry. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Over to the left wing. Here's Grandison. And he can't bank that one in.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Workman passes to Kaminsky. It's rebounded by Houston. Barry's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the pass to Grandison. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Watford.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Pass to Barry. Here's Grandison over Monk. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Workman. He's got 6. Yep, it counts. Kaminsky's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Barry. Outside for Martin. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
Martin Jr.
And the Kings with possession. Here's Workman. Barnes right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
Barnes hits them both. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Monk. Brooks covering. Here's Workman. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And stolen by Barnes. High, arcing shot. Got a piece of it. Here's Barry. Covered by Barnes. The shot's good from Barry.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Workman. He has 6. It's good. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Barry. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And for the Kings, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Workman. On the wing, Barnes. No good on the 3. And here's Houston. Here's Barry. And the basket is good. Barry's got 30.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now, here's Monk. Brooks covering. And there's the pass to Workman. Here's the teardrop. Here's Grandison. Covered by Barnes. Bucket is good. That's now 32 points for Big Daddy.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
On offense, here are the Kings. Now Monk. 5 points in the game. Barnes outside to the inside. Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Kaminsky's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Barry.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Oh, what a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. The Kings shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Monk. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's to the middle. Leaps for it, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Barry. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Monk for 3. The shot will not fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Rockets ahead, just dominating this one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, Let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at the Kings, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Kings.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really. Staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Sabonis is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Workman in at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Outside DeRozan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot off that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Barry, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And here are the Rockets now. Pass to Barry. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And here are the Kings now. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Bean passes to Monk. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit. And it helps that he can finish through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Barry, guarded by LaVine, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside DeRozan. Right wing. Here's Workman. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Rockets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside DeRozan. Shoots the three. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, Levine. Zeller grabs the board. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 13-5 run here. DeRozan brings the double team. Smith for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 18 points.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Workman. He's got 8. Outside, Levine. To the paint and stolen by Zeller. Passes to Barry. And he dumps it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Over Smith. DeRozan. That's good. He's got 9.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
First personal foul.
The Kings have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Line for your Kings. DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Monk with a double team. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
No good from Valanciunas.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Barry. And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Kings have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Monk and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low, Zeller. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside DeRozan. They need this. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Houston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Here's Levine. He's got 6. Pass to DeRozan. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Well, Valanciunas is truly a mountain of a man, so good luck to anybody trying to stop him.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Taking 2 shots.
Valanciunas hits them both. Houston in total control. Pass to Barry. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Levine throws it down.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Levine against Green. Outside DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. And it's Houston's ball. Barry the pass to Smith. Here's Barry. He's defended by Wagner. Green inside the three-point line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
The shot by Monk is no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Levine throws it down.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Van Vliet passes to Green. For 3. And Fred Van Vliet gets the 3. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Passes it to Monk. Wagner on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. To the inside. Here's Levine, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 12.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Here's Barry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Green against Levine. Launches a three. Again, Levine missing. Houston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And Valanciunas kicks to Barnes. Levine for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Outside DeRozan. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. There's Green with the 3, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Levine, 12 points for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Green outside, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Here's Levine. From 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston. Barry's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. For 3, Smith. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. DeRozan brings the double team. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. The Kings shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. And Levine throws it down.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Barry, covered by Barnes, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Valanciunas. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game. Houston in total control. Van Vliet kicks to Zeller. Outside, Green to the paint. From outside the arc. And that one is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Houston. Zeller's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Barry. He's defended by Wagner.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here's Levine. 14 points for him. Levine double team. The 3 from Barnes. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Green outside, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Levine with it. Wagner outside. The 11-footer. And it's DeRozan missing. Green taking his time here. And so it's Houston with a huge... Huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Alperon Şengün. Matthews out there with Barry. Then it's Brooks. And it's Grandison in at the 5. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
In the corner, it's Monk, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. Jams it in off the great move.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Over in the corner, Barnes. Kaminsky sets the pick for Barnes. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Matthews dishes to Brooks. Here's Şengün. And it's Houston with another. Şengün's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Here's Workman. Kaminsky. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And it's the Rockets with the ball. The pass to Barry. Here's Grandison. No good with the triple.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Barnes passes to Workman. Here's Watford. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Barry, covered by Barnes. Matthews, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer. Matthews has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The 11-footer, Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Barry, and he dunks it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man!
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
On the wing, Barnes. The dish now to Kaminsky. Kaminsky is screen on Brooks. Monk for 3. Sacramento again missing. Rockets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Şengün passes to Barry. Monk with a double team. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Monk. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The shot by Watford, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Barry the pass to Matthews. Here's Grandison. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Barry, and another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
One shot.
Here's Workman. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Barry, yet another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Workman. It's blocked. Here's Barry. Monk defending. Barry misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. They're trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
And yep, another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's Workman. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. Barry the pass to Grandison. And that one, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Workman. It's deflected. Here's Barry. A 3 from Matthews. Drops in the tray. Matthews has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
kicks it to Barnes. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Here's Kaminsky, and it's blocked. Here's Barry. It's Matthews on the wing. Again, the Rockets score.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Workman. Passes it to Watford. Here's Workman. Now Monk. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, and Monk's got to continue to stay aggressive. Don't give in to the defense. I love how he flexes when he goes in for these and ones.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Monk. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And the pass to Monk. There's the three. Rockets with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And here's Matthews from the arc. The Kings shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Levine. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Barry. Doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Levine kicks to Monk. The three. Not going to go that time.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Kings. Pass to Monk. It's hauled in by Barry.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
14 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Levine with the slam.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's Barry. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now, here's Monk. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the Kings making a change here.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Matthews, and it's DeRozan missing. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Barry. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
One shot.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Watford, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Shooting for Houston. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. So he gets them both. And for Sacramento, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Outside DeRozan, and it goes down 2 points. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
And another assist, dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Workman passes to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Oh, savvy move by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to draw off the D and create for an open shooter.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 15 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Grandison.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Daddy.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Kaminsky misses. Here's Barry. Over DeRozan. And it's Houston with another.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Şengün with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Workman. Barnes passes to DeRozan. Over Barry. Another miss by DeRozan. Here's Barry. Pass to Grandison for the 3. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Big Daddy.
The feeling